So hey guys, so today this is a special video because this is my 50th subscriber video. It is so special because on 1 year we had already made 15 subscribers. Yeah, that's extremely good. Thanks for your support, guys. So for this subscriber, I am gonna tell you special events about my channel, history of my channel, and what could be the future of my channel, and what things I have done wrong. I'm gonna say all these things you and use this device to just do it. Okay. We have to now say Mihran's orbit. Oh, by the way, did you know we have changed the name? History and future. Sorry for the mistake. Future and future, yes. And what is wrong? What things I have done wrong? I was actually surprised that I had done a mistake of history. So let's firstly state even before I knew YouTube existed, what occurred my life before I actually had YouTube. Well, firstly, I had been born over 27th April and 2012. Many of you guys know I knew, but I just say so. But firstly, I didn't. I was like any other child, watching cartoons, etc., etc., etc. You know that. After you might actually not knew my daily routine before actually YouTube. I knew YouTube. I now use 7 hours a day. I now take 7 hours a day and take my own streaming of YouTube. Okay, let's see. My first daily routine will be to wake up late and then see the clock and go late. See I'm late. I didn't have time to brush, done, etc. Quickly eat and go at my school. After 4 classes, after 2 hours, I got back to my home. I showered. Yes, I didn't shower at morning because I will be so sweated back after going at the school. And after that, I ate lunch along with the bedroom and with seeing TV. And the rest of them will be the same thing: TV, eating, etc. I know it's a dumb cycle. Yeah. So let's now see what exactly occurred to let me learn. Well, when I was 5 years old, I saw some multiplication table and the solar system videos, primarily from Kids Learning Tube and other channels. So not to mention that. Okay, let's just go out. Now I watch them. I knew a lot about planets. Just see this graph and this thing. Yeah, I now know. I didn't back then even knew that Jupiter or Mars existed. I knew about Earth actually, because you must know about Earth, otherwise you are not counted as an Earthling. No, that's not a kind of law. No, many people don't know about Earth. But let's just go out of all these things. Okay, my Mihran's orbit was firstly named Masood because of my father. So actually, my first video was about that math thing, but that is pretty far away from our timeline. So let's zoom in and see what later occurs. Okay, so I at 20 2015 though, I knew a little about YouTube, but primarily because my sister actually watched it on this side of this computer sort of thing in here, and that's why I knew a little how YouTube works, like the search area, this one area, etc. And I only knew about computers, so I knew Mozilla, Firefox, etc. So I didn't know much about YouTube, what it looked like at some sorts of phone sort of thing, laptops, etc. Those do not have YouTube installed on them. I knew a lot about them. So I also knew about I also studied a lot of my YouTube things from my tab. That I used it almost a lot of hours a day, because I didn't actually have a lot of free times in my hands. I did not have that much. I was not that much busy like now. So after 2015 and 2017, well, finally, for some sort of reasons I can tell you, I stopped watching cartoons and instead started YouTube. Okay, this YouTube. So I started watching YouTube, and it was extremely good. But actually, my first video was also over 2017. If you look at back, and then it was at September 1st, 2017. Wow, that means it's a couple of days later, or like 9 days later. It's gonna be my channel's 3 years old. It will become 3 years old. Yeah. I have so many names. Well, my first name was Masood. My second name was MSC written here because it's too long. That's why I finally chose this area. Actually, there was a lot about debate of what my channel will be named. Many people say, my father said it will be Mihran's Asteroid. My mother said it will stay Mihran's Show channel, and my sister said that it will become Mihran's World. Yeah, all of them are good, but I choose Mihran's Orbit, my father's idea. So as you can see, I have decorated this so funnily. Yeah, but let's just now go to my story. Okay, so as I had made, I was doing a couple of days of whatever else you might think of, and so we have so I did a lot of maths, etc. But my first subject out of maths were probably astronomy or chemistry. At 2018, I started chemistry in the beginning of 2018, and no wonder my second most beloved subject after history is that. So I also started biology back then. That was my first time I started body, how our bodies works, how our body system works. Oh, and speaking of that, bonus. Let me just say, on a book named 100 Things to Know About the Human Body, I learned that your body is basically 10 life support systems to let you reproduce, get out wastes, and make you work. Otherwise, some might not even use. So I'm gonna say some bonuses about subjects. Okay, if I said you chemistry, you might remember a lot of them. Okay, let me start it. 5, 6. Yeah. It's take a lot of time. So So there's a lot of videos here. I don't remember all of them, but I remember some of them. For example, these chemistry videos are a lot easy, as you might know, but if you might see, this is the best thing you can find. So this thing is my sound video, and here are some amazing things. But I remember that there was a video where I said different types. Here we go, this one. Do you see? These sort of things are a lot important. Here I had made a mistake. I had interchanged two carbohydrate terms, hydrocarbons terms, and I had interchanged them. Chemistry is a lot fun to learn, but a lot complicated too. So you need to remember about the branches, otherwise you're gonna do mistake like me. I remember it was beginning, my mistake was beginning with K, but I forgot what exactly it was. Another mistake is this time about history. It is pretty recent. If you see my, it is pretty recent. If you see it, it has been about the cultures of the world. If you have seen that video, I have in this map said that this is East Guinea. It is not over Africa, but instead over the Indonesia. It is over the East Guinea beach. It will be over Indonesia. It should be actually West Guinea, because it's western of that. So East Guinea is not actually what I thought. So that's why I done a lot of mistakes about it. But my journey through my channel is much interesting. Over the years, at 2018, I have already gained 35 subscribers. So if you know about that, so I had gained back then 35 subscribers, and slowly I was getting towards 41 subscribers at the beginning of 2019. And a lot working hard due to I didn't post it over Facebook. That's why through 1 year I made actually just 9 subscribers. So it was amazing, but I got a lot of views too. And if you remember, this is my 65th video. The last one was the alternate World War II part 2. If you know that, I had written that. Okay, so that's how it works. I had started for some reasons to go out of cartoon and got to YouTube, and that's how it works. Okay, now let's see about the future. But before that, spoiler alert, I didn't talk about one thing. Actually, I had been viewing YouTube for 1 year, but I had started YouTube almost 1 year, not full 1 year, but I had started YouTube over after 1 year I knew about YouTube. That's a fun thing. Let's go to the future. Okay. Have you ever wondered why in 2019 I had a large gap? Yeah, 2019 I had a large gap because of the school. In fact, some mapping channels that I watched today said that coronavirus was the reason they managed to became a lot popular. Coronavirus, I mean a new phenomenon called coronavirus, actually made it possible for my channel to get more subscribers. And slowly I was getting to 50, and that's how it works. But what exactly will occur if things are gonna going wrong? Now, but there's a big problem. The Bangladeshi government has, where I live, has recently stated that they are going to open the school really quickly. So I don't have time, because otherwise I have to focus more about school. But that means a whole way of fun science videos are going to be down. So you must you must subscribe more to actually support us more. Okay, but there are some more things I want to talk about. Okay, so what can I become with 50 subscribers? So this is a ground, because I am gonna say you some special sorts of quiz now. Okay, this is a riddle. You need to solve it. I'll give you a lot of time for pausing your video and giving and to doing your subscribing, your commenting, etc. along with the riddle. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let me say, what happens if you cut an apple on half, and what is the other half the closest to? I'll give you a lot of time to pause it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. That's the other half. That's a fun riddle. You must know about this riddle, because that's a lot of fun. So bye bye guys. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe and like to help our channel even more, and make sure to view our special videos like my birthday video. Bye bye.